Hello, beautiful people, welcome back. So, boy here, Mogis, back again to this session of today. Today is today, and tomorrow it will be another day. It is much greeting from this session here, and I'm just coming one live here from my home, guys. There is a video that I made one day, and this kind of the part, it was not to be at the first of this kind of the video, but I have to release it as the first. Guys, as you can take a look, I have all the items and I have the book also. We are just going to discuss 1 2 3 things, and the little things is right now I have just engaged on one thing of the helping of the community. And guys, there is one video that I made where I was just passing near the river, and I show one of the borehole that was just being used, and right now it is not being used, and such kind of the borehole, it is more helpful into the community, into that community. And the little things is not only that community that is just using such kind of the water, also much even part of our community here, they do go there and they fetch water. And guys, the things that we noticed there, the borehole was not clean, and one of the subscriber just sent me the other day where we went and we collect a much of the people who are just being volunteer there, and we managed to clean the borehole, and we managed to decollect, we managed to clean the borehole, and also there is one of the trench that was just learning, and we managed to also to clean it, and everything become fantastic. And it become as a request from the community, all the people who, all the villagers who were just there, were just requesting that if it could be good and nice, the borehole could be covered at the top, so that they will be able to collect the clean water. Not that the other day we clean it, and after all the rain was just raining, and they take inside things like mud and the other things that is just not good for consumption. And after that, one of the subscriber guys, if you are just visiting the chats, is it chats, not chats but the comments, you saw there is some comment that was just ongoing or learning there, and there is some of the list of the materials and the etc. One of the subscriber managed to volunteer, and say that she is going to purchase the all material that is just needed. The only problem here that we are just missing is only the rubber, and also the feeding stuff. The feeding stuff, it comes to where the people who will be able to volunteer again to work there, those are the people that will be feeding there. We will be feeding there. Let me talk about things, people like engineer and a mason. We will pay them, they will need to be paid. And the handmans is people from that village. And guys, the other thing is let's make it happen, because the other day we were just talking also, let it make it happen. And the one person volunteer and they tell me that, Mogesi, I'm just going to purchase all the material that will be just needed. The only thing that is just missing, guys, is only rubber and then food. The other time we feed the around 37 people, around 37 people there. But if things will be going well, as we are just speaking right now, will be needed like only 5 handman, so that the work could be working well. And they also will need 2 mason, all 3 mason, and the engineer, so that everything will be fantastic there, and the work will be done for 2 days. Guys, the things that is just missing is the food, and for my suggestion is, and my request, that we are just requesting, so that such kind of the borehole could be at the best condition, whoever is just going to volunteer, let's volunteer, and they say that I'm just going to volunteer for something else, and everything will be fantastic. Guys, there is 2 things that is just missing, and let me talk about 3, because the other time where I was just listing the material, I didn't manage to talk about sand. But the sand is not too much, because such kind of the borehole is just near to the river, and the place will be able to mine there the sand, and it will be, so the sand is not the easiest way. The sand is the easiest to find, so no more sand, no more things like putting things like sand into the list, but we are just going to deal with the 2 things that is just missing as far as from now. There is, let's go with the rubber. So I don't know the price of the mason, but since during the time that I was just doing working at the construction site, I used to see the mason was just paying 1,000 Kenyan shillings. But for now, I don't know. In dollars is almost 10 USD. 10 USD there. I think even also for now is just the same price. It's just the same price, but we'll be working for 2 days. Oh, my pen, it has just dropped inside here, guys. We'll be working for 2 days so that we can just complete the work. Then we move maybe to the next project if it will be possible. This time is helping the community, whichever we see that this kind of the things is just going to help the community, we are just going to deal with, and everything will be fantastic. So guys, let's start with the mason. So like 3 mason 3 mason let me some of the list that I'm just going to calculate here. 3 mason. Oh. Three mason at 3,000 at 3,000 Kenya shillings for 2 days. For 2 days. And also we'll have the engineer. I think the engineer will be having the engineer only 1 day, because the engineer will be there to set and see things how it's just going to be fit. Then after that, the masons will continue with their work, and I think everything will be fantastic. And guys, the way I was just suggesting such kind of the borehole to be built is yesterday when I was just thinking, I think that that kind of the borehole could be built with the bricks, but I'm just going to see how things is just going to run, and I'm just going to check there the engineer, and he is just going to estimate, and he will be able to see how the shape of that such kind of the borehole will be participated. So we are just continue with this kind of calculation. Engineer, is wanting to engineer, I think the engineer will be just being paid like 1,500 there, guys. 1,500 for the engineer. 1,500 cash. Okay, the third thing, we have food. And this kind of the food, it will be feeding both of them. We'll be not choosing that only the handman, all people who have just volunteered, the one that are just going to eat. The food that will be just purchasing is it will be for, let me talk about, for 2 days. First day we will be able to use 5,549. First day we'll be able to use how much? First day we will be able to use 2,000. Also the second day 2,000. So for the food total, or let me go first day 2,000 Kenya shillings for 2 days. 2 days. So this is one of the record that I have just made, guys. I have just made from here. We have at the first point we have 3 mason that's at a price of 3,000 Kenya shillings. They will be working for 2 days, so it will be coming 6,000 Kenya shillings. 6,000 Kenya shillings. So engineer, 1 day you will be able to receive 1,500. So the food, first day it will take 2,000 Kenyan shillings. It will be working for 2 days. So for the food is just 4,000 Kenya shillings. So total it will become 1,100, because 6,000 plus 4,000 plus 1,500, it will become 11,500 Kenya shillings. So guys, these are some of the things that is just missing. These are some of the things that is just missing. All the money that is just left to finish the project is only 15,000. Not 15, it's because it is 11,500 Kenya shillings, so that the project can be finished. And guys, it's just a suggestion. Whoever is just going to deep inside and the volunteer that is just going to support such kind of the project to grow, let it happen, and let's make it everything happen, and we move forward with the other things. Because once we chip inside to that kind of the project, let's work on it so that it will be more profitable and more supportive during the drought season. Because somehow in terms of drought season is quite a big problem in terms of water, but such kind of the borehole, it's more providable with water. It doesn't compared, we cannot compare with some of this one that we have it at home. We have it, is it well? Yeah, I think it's well. We have it at home. So guys, let's make it happen, and everything will be fantastic. Today is a super beautiful day, and no much of the hesitation, and let's make it happen. Let's go. Yes guys, back again to our session of light now. Yesterday we were just at a place called Nyamwini, where we were just helping the community. in terms of we are just helping the community from drought. And the real things, it was tiresome and also tough and rough work, but we managed to deal with. And the community were just requesting a humble request for one thing. They want such kind of a borehole that were just being constructed yesterday to be covered at the bottom, so that even though the rain will be just raining, it will not collect things like mud and whatever inside to that borehole, because it will seem that we were just not participate on we didn't participate nothing, we participate nothing there. So I see one of the subscriber comment in a comment section how many things like cement materials and whatever that will be just being participated there. Guys, the little things I want to just introduce, because I managed to take there one of the mason. I didn't find the engineer to go there, but I managed to find one of the mason, and he told me that for the place to be covered, it will need 8 bags of cement, and we have this kind of the metal called D10. It will be like almost 10, and we have ballast. It will be goes like 10 wheelbarrow, and also 12 sand of wheelbarrow, and everything will be fantastic there. So guys, the thing that is just being missed there is those kind of the material, so that those kind of the place to be covered very well. And I hope if anyone who will be in touch, because I saw one of the subscribers was just asking about that, and that's why I managed to introduce this kind of information here for you to know whoever is just going to volunteer and support the village, so that we can support them and things become fantastic. You see? So see, one person is just coming from my home. So let's go back to my rabbit keeping project. It's just being amazing, and the things is also fantastic there. And right now I managed to left with 6 rabbits. Even I see some of them, they are outside here. See some rabbits, they are just outside here. Sunaweza Beni, sunaweza ukanifukuzia. They eat the ugali. Actually, I need my rabbits to eat only things like leaves, no more things like ugali and Ona bike bungi shizo yo sungula. Ngisha sungula. Ngisha sungula. Uzinge. Yeah, I have left with 6 rabbits, but I'm just going to dip inside and also deal with it, those kind of the project, because right now this is the time where much of the people, they are just coming to ask about, oh Mogesi, do you have rabbits? And right now I have just left with the 6 rabbits. I think those one are good for me to deal with them, and soon I'll be able to manage to have a huge project of rabbit keeping, because one rabbit into the village is just 1,000 Kenyan shillings. When it reaches to the position where you have things like 100 rabbits, then you want to sell 100 rabbits, you have 100,000. So it will just boosting. So guys, about to my project of building, you can take a look. We have the sand already, and first of all, I thank big thank to P Ready, who volunteered the other day, where she managed to make a comment. She for sending me 3 bags of cement, for sending me money for to purchase 3 bags of cement. Kudos to you, and God bless you, keep on that. So the other time I was just having 7 cement, and right now I have 10 cement is just already into the house. So these things is just small guys, and everything will be fantastic. No more things like hesitation, and slowly, and everything is just going to be successful. And I do trust, and I have hopes. I'll build very soon. I'll be building, and I will have my own house, and it will be fantastic guys, because once I have, do you know, the little things that is just make me to smile a bit is because I have already the bricks is there. 5,000 bricks is there, and that's 5,000 bricks. The engineer told me that you have to have 5,000 bricks, you have to have 3 tipper of sand, and I have not sand, of hardcore, and I have already two of them even though he told me that we're gonna start with this, the foundation, but I'll be able to add, although you know hardcore is somehow available compared to the sand, you see, compared to the sand right now, because the rain is not raining. You know, it's rained yesterday a little bit, but compared to the hardcore and the sand is quite difficult. So and day I will be getting money. We are just going to start with the foundation, and the cement that is just inside, it will be used like almost like let me talk about almost like 10 of them, 10 bag of the cement for screeding of the foundation, screeding of the foundation. Then after the screeding of the foundation is where now we will be having building of the walls and the other things. So the engineer told me that 50 bags for 60 bag for building, and maybe it will remain a little bit, and also to be plus for plastering to goes up to 100 bags of cement. So I'm just going to see how I'm just going to work on it, and I'm just going to work very hard to make sure that I'll be able to get ready to start the foundation, and they start building a little bit, even although I'll be just getting, even if people they will just come and work for like 2 days or 3 days, then after then they wait until the day that I'll be getting money, and things move forward. And also guys, keep watching this kind of the video. Remember to subscribe and give a video a like. Let's go.